Jakarta, Indonesia. Before he moved to Charlotte, he served a personal servant to His Holiness Rasamandla Swami Maharaj, his disciple of Sri Prabhupada during his stay at Surat at Charlotte since 2010. Prabhuji has many servants, many devotees in Bhakti Raksha groups and started Sita Ram and Jai Hanuman Bhakti Rakshas groups, and they're still running now. And he conducts weekly once Chaitanya Charitamrita class online every Thursday, and he did his master's at Business Administration in Pune University. Let's say 3 times good Haripol to welcome Prabhuji. Haripol.
ఇక్కడ కూర్చో. Can you, Atharva, keep it close to him?
Live stream?
Yeah, live stream.
You're live streaming this? Yeah, this is a good place. Okay. Can you put this on? It needs to be higher still. Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. I'm not so qualified, but thank you for all the love and such a nice prelude to this given by Srinidhi. Thank you, Srinidhi. So today is Navami, a very auspicious day, and it was today that Sri Rama was born. When was he born? Anybody knows what time? Children. Come on. Saket. When was he born? Can you repeat it? At what time was he born during the day today? Sri Ram.
12 a.m.
Yeah, 12 noon. 12 noon. And Sri Ram was born on the 9th day. Right? So that's why it's called Navami. Ashtami and then Navami. That number 9 is very important. So you multiply 9 by 1, it's 9. 9 by 2, 18. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 into 3, 27. 7 plus 2, 9. You can multiply 9 by 125. You can multiply 9 by any number. The total of the last 2 digits will be 9. Haribol. So it shows the consistency in bhakti. Rama came us to give us that consistency in bhakti, because Ramayana just does not happen in one Treta Yuga. So in one day of Brahma there are 14 Manus. And in every Manu, there are 71 Yuga cycles. Satyug, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Kali Yuga. Again, round and round, 71 times. And 71 times there is Treta Yuga, and 71 times Lord Ram comes and does his pastimes. Of course, some of the pastimes differ. They are not exactly the same. They differ according to time. But he comes repeatedly to preach us about loving God, about devotional service, about pure devotional service as a matter of fact. But have we really understood? We have been born many times, by the way. This is not the first Kali Yuga that we are experiencing. We have experienced n number of Kali Yugas. But the Lord is keen to take us back. But how keen are we to go back to Him is a matter of introspection. So that is why in Hindi there is a saying, no? हम एक कदम बढ़ाते हैं भगवान 10 कदम 100 कदम. Because see, we just elude Him, right? He's coming every time. And every Tirtha Yuga preaching the same message. Imagine, millions of times he is doing the same leela. Little bit here and there, but we have to follow. So today is a very special day, and we should have some commitment from our side that we will adhere to his teachings. And what are the teachings? We'll see as the class goes. So there are many Ramayanas. One was written by Valmiki, and Valmiki wrote even before Ram was born. So when we hear that Valmiki wrote Ramayana even before Ram was born, so what strikes our mind? This is a proof that Ram is God. This is a proof. Only one can write about the Supreme Personality even before he is born. And not just write, he wrote from A to Z. Of course, Tulsidas also wrote about Lord Ram. His epic is called, what is that? Ramacharita. Yeah. But Tulsidas wrote way later. And Tulsidas was always in a mood of bhakta. He was a devotee. So, Tulsidas ignored some of the places where Ram was shown as if he is doing some mistake. In Ramacharita, you won't find the argument between Lakshman and Parshuram and Ram then coming and resolving the issue. In Ramacharita, that is not there. The Swayamvara part is not there at all. And there are many other instances, I will not go deep into it, but just to understand the crux of why we follow Valmiki Ramayana. Because Valmiki Ramayana, why it is called original is because of this. And that is why Srila Prabhupada advised us to read Valmiki Ramayana. Even though Ramacharita is good, it is not, it's written by a devotee, and his mood is from a devotee to Bhagwan. Right? So how did this all start? It all started when Valmiki posed this question to Narad Muni. That is there a person who has XYZ qualities, and all the 67 qualities we know, the greatest, the most opulent, the most powerful, the most renunciant, the most merciful, everything. And he said, yes, there is. Ram. And then, Valmiki was, wow, there is a person like this. And then the story goes. So, in Ramayana, there are many chapters. The first chapter is? Now you had it to it again. Balkand, yes. So in Balkand, of course, all the leelas of Ram when he was born, Tumaka Chale, Nand, not Nand, Ram, what is it? Can you sing? That's very beautiful, many of the devotees get so engrossed and lost in the beauty of Lord Ram. So, after Balkand, I will not go in detail of all the kands, but I will focus on the Sundarkand, I will focus on there. And I will not do a lot of philosophy also. We will do a lot of leelas, but I have some time, I have half an hour more, so we will go through all of that. So after Balkand is Ayodhya Kand. Okay. So Ayodhya Kand, of course, he is growing up and with all his brothers and all that other Leela is there. Then comes Aranya Kand, where he finally leaves his palace and goes to the forest. Then comes Kishkinda Kand, where he meets Sugriv. And then comes Sundar Kand. Then is Yudh Kand and Uttar Kand. You know why Uttar Kand? The word Uttar is very important here. Uttar Kand is there because all the questions in Ramayana are answered in Uttar Kand. Uttar means what? Answer. So why did Ram kill Bali in hiding? Why did Kekai banish Ram even though she was her mother? Many questions, right? All that is answered in Uttarakhand. And also, of course, it's a little depressing because Ram finally leaves Sita in Uttarakhand. But anyway, so we'll do more of glorification. And why it is called Sundarkand, you know? Why Sundar word is used? Sundarkand. Anybody? What is glorified?
Finding of Sita.
Huh?
Finding of Sita.
Finding of Sita, yeah.
Hanuman is glorified.
Hanuman glorifies Ram in Sundarkand. So the good qualities or the great qualities or all the qualities of Lord Ram. Lord Ram has infinite qualities, of course, but in Sundarkand it is called Sundar because Lord Hanuman glorifies the qualities of Lord Ram when he meets Sita. And Sita doesn't know who is this monkey. You know, she thinks she might be Ravana in some disguise. You never know. You know, he was a Mayavi anyways. He could change shapes and sizes and faces and whatever. And by the way, do you know Ravana was a very handsome man? By the way, no, this is a fact because we hear the pictures what we see of Ravana is with 2 teeth coming out and all that, and you know, very atrocious looking person, but he was not like that. Why he was not like that? There is the proof. The proof is that when Ravana was a very lusty person, and when Ravana went to the celestial planets, even the wives, or I should say consorts, of the Devtas there left their husbands or consorts and went and married Ravana. They were actually living in Ravana's palace. You can imagine the strength and the valor and the personality of Ravana. He was evil, yes, but he was kind of good looking. But for us, yeah, he is the same one with 2 teeth coming out and some blood dropping from the side. And it is. Because that is how, you know, normally we see in our life, and ever since we were kids, we have seen Ravana's pictures like that. So we think, oh, Ravana is like that. But no. Anyway, this Sundarkand is not to glorify Ravana. My Guru Maharaj, he said, what are you doing in Sundarkand to glorify Ravana? I'm just clearing a doubt. Glorification of Ram only. So in Sundarkand, what we see is the sadness, or in Hindi what we say is vilap of Sita. Sita by her own powers could have killed Ravana. It was not difficult for her to do it. Hanumanji, when he came to Lanka, could have killed Ravana. He could have done it. But no. Etiquette show that when Sita wanted Ram to come and take him, it has to be Ram who takes the credit. Even Ram could have killed Ravana. Right from there, you know how? Just give him a heart attack. He's sitting, everybody is so now. Heart burst. But anyway, he didn't do that. Why did he do that? Because he didn't do that for us. We want to learn how we can become devotees. Right? I'm just diverting from our topic, but very recently I met one very senior devotee. And he said, leave this chanting, leave this puja you're doing. And I was like, Raghu, very well. Leave it. And I said, why are you saying that? I knew, of course, he'd give me the answer. So I was happy within myself. Internally, I was happy that he was going to give me something very good. So he said, every day, 15 minutes, you just meditate on the glories of, today I would say, Lord Rama. So we are doing Sundarkand. No, it's not off the topic, it is on the topic. He said, if you meditate on the glories of the Lord, like Lord Ram, or say Krishna, if we meditate on the glories, we read those slokas in the Bhagavad Gita, right? Mame Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhutasana, we are parts and parcels. Any other sloka? Bhoktaram Yabhitatasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram, he said, right? Tesham Yavanukam Partam Aham Jnana Jamtam Nashayame Atma Bhavasya Jnana Dikya, means I will destroy all your ignorance and I will light the lamp of knowledge. Is that when we are reading all this, Tesham Satativtanam Vrajatam Priti Purvakam Dadakam Buddhi Yogam Tamena Mam Pritite. If you chant my name, I will give you intelligence. All this when we read, he says first focus on your prema. First love him so intently that you'll never give up chanting. You will chant your 16 rounds in the best possible way because you love him, no? He said the foundation has to be strong. Don't do this mechanical. It seems to be funny, but actually it has a very deep meaning. And I really, that thing went into my heart. I said, wow, this is something. And really, when these people say something like this, we should practice. 15 minutes he's asking for. One shloka of Bhagavad Gita he asks you to meditate on. Whether it is you are a Ram Bhakt or a Krishna Bhakt or a Shiva Bhakt or whatever Bhakt you are. Right? Just 15 minutes. And that will do. We have got books after books on how to chant, in a good state of mind and how to chant perfectly. We have so many books. But the basis is prema. And why I'm saying basis prema is because the entire Ramayana, the entire message of Ramayana is prema. It is on the foundation of prema. So coming back to Sundarkand and coming back to Sita Devi. So Sita Devi, she was very sad. She was doing vilap for Lord Ram. What do you think Lord Ram was doing? He was doing the same. He was going to a tree and asking the tree. He was asking the leaves. He was asking the birds. He was asking the flowers. Have you seen Sita? Have you seen Sita? He was staring the sky. Oh no, you must be knowing. You must have seen. Imagine God and that. God is Sarvagya, right? He knows everything, right? And why is the Lord crying so much? Lord praying. ISKCON of Charlotte can build this temple if there is a lot of praying. So that is what we need first. And we have seen over the times, and it's a kudos to all who have worked so hard that we are going very strong and we will build this temple. Haribol!
Haribol!
It's like Hitler, no? Hail Hitler! Haribol! So, Sita Devi not only was doing vilap, but she was showing how a devotee should conduct himself or herself when they are eating. Was she eating? No. Was she even looking at anything with any interest? No. All the time in her mind was Lord Rama. So when we are at our final stages of leaving this so-called handsome, I would not say handsome. You know, V. Krishna Goswami Maharaj in one of the lectures in Hillsborough was saying, you don't know what beauty looks like. From the celestial planets, when they look down, we all look like frogs. And then I looked around, is there anybody handsome here or beautiful? I didn't find any. I'm just kidding. Maybe. So it's not self-evaluation that I'm smart, I'm handsome, I'm this and that, but illag. It's nothing like that. This body will every day give you a sad news. More white hairs will come, all that. Anyway. So, okay, so she's conducting herself all this because she is telling us how to love Ram. Many a times you must have heard in Ramayana lectures that Ram is Maryada Purushottam. Yes, he is Maryada Purushottam. And he has come to teach us Maryada. Yeah, in a way, yes, but that's not the main focus. Maryada can be taught in a school. In my time, when I was in school, there was a topic or a subject called moral science. I don't know if it is still there, but in my times it was there. I'm talking about the 80s. It was there. No, yeah, it was, yeah, moral science was there. So was it that, or was it chastity, or what is any other thing that you can put under morality? No, he showed that, but he taught us prem ki maryada. See, every time that prem word has to be understood. Maryada Purushottam for prem ki maryada. So he is teaching us how to love God. If you love God, God gives himself to you. So we have the case of Sugriv. Sugriv finally, when he was he has talked about Ram. Ram said, bring your army and come and fight with me. He said, you take everything what I have. Everything is for you. You are my Lord and Master. You know what Lord Ram did? He went and embraced Sugriv. Alingam diya. Can you imagine? भगवान आपका आलिंगन कर रहे हैं, भगवान आ रहे हैं आपके सामने आलिंगन करने. If you give everything, that is, so we have to learn from this. It is not कि भगवान ने सुग्रीव को आलिंगन किया तो ठीक है, मुझे तो कभी नहीं करना. ऐसा नहीं है. आपको भी वो desire रखनी पड़ेगी, and you have to have that desire that one day I will go and embrace God Ram. And why not? Why not? Sita Devi is another thing that Sita Devi is teaching us or preaching us is have the desire. Have the desire to love Ram. If you have the desire to love Ram, you will attain Ram. We have desire to watch something else. Maybe Dhurandhar 2 right now is popular. Ram will deal with him later. After Mangla, maybe few minutes. Right? But the idea is how one can become a pure devotee. We can joke around, but one has to be serious. Once my Guru Maharaj told me, either you be a good serious devotee or you don't be a devotee. I said, Guru Maharaj, why are you saying like this? He said, Baba, this half-half thing doesn't work. Because if you are a devotee, then you are having a spiritual enlightenment. You are having spiritual bliss. If you are material, you are having the material bliss. It is there. You cannot say that there is no material bliss. There is there. If you are in between, you are having both. Neither this nor that. To make your mind. Now that you have made your mind to be in devotion, and be in devotion. He says sense gratification and devotion do not mix. If you try to mix them, You can mix them, but ultimately you will get frustrated yourself. So everybody here has to make a choice. Either today or after 10 years. You have to make a choice. Or after 20 years, you have to make a choice. Remember these words. When you come at that stage, you will say, I'm still so frustrated. Why? Because I was trying to balance both. Balance your life. I'm not saying don't balance your life. Balance your life. I'm not asking you to go to sannyas and do something like that. No. Balance your life. You have to lead a life, but life in Krishna consciousness. Karma leads to impressions. Impressions leads to tendencies. Tendencies lead to action. And action leads to experience. If you do karma, even if you socialize or watch a movie or whatever, it doesn't really matter. But if you don't take those impressions within yourself, if you take that as something very inferior, I have to do for low pitch, no problem. All these guests have come in the house and they are watching a Bollywood thing, then no problem. You cannot avoid it because you are a grahastha. But don't let that impression be in your mind that that is what I enjoy. That is not what I enjoy. Then what is happening, your tendencies will not be that way. Your tendency will be still very spiritual. Your actions will be spiritual, your experience will be spiritual. Prabhupada said, we are spirit souls in a material body. And we want to be spirit souls in a spiritual body. So finally we have to be spirit souls in a spiritual body. And how we can do that? Here, Lord Ram and Mata Sita is teaching us. So, coming back to the message of Ramayana, I was doing that, I will just skip my mind. So, both Bhakta and Bhagwan, they cannot live without each other, right? So, so now this is all samvad. The first samvad is between Ram and Lakshman. When Ram decides, he first discloses it to Lakshman. And he says, Lakshman, this is my plan. And you know what? After this, Lakshman never became his younger brother. Because he said, you are becoming your younger brother is like intolerable. You are asking me to go to leave Sita in the Vana. Now you are saying you are going to, you're not taking the kingship and you are going to the forest and this and that. So anyways, when he said that, Lakshman said, okay, I'll come with you. Ram initially told him that, no, you be here, you protect the kingdom, this, that, and he said, no, wait. He said, if I don't come with you, then I have no life. So finally, he could convince Ram that he's coming with him. And as it is said that he was there to protect Ram. And yet even Sita Mata wanted Lakshman to protect Lord Ram always. And it is said that for 14 years, Lakshman never slept. And that sleep was taken by, his sleep was taken by his wife Urmila. And her awareness, or what you call Jagrat thing, was given to Lakshman. So he was doing service all the time. And then Sita, Samvad of Ram, I'm going a little fast, we have 10 minutes. In Sita Samvad, what happened? And Ram told Sita that you are so delicate, you cannot come to the jungle with me, where will you sleep? You cannot eat all this, raw things, it will hurt your health and this, that. So you stay here, I will come back after 15 minutes. And she said, very, very nice thing she said. I'll say it in Hindi first. He said, with aapke bina, मेरा सुख दुख है और आपके साथ मेरा दुख सुख है. So without you, my sukha is dukha, and with you my dukha is also my sukha. And then there was some samvad on, she was saying, why are you saying this? Can you not protect me? And he is the Supreme Personality, But that was what Sita was saying, because person whom you love the most, you can take some discount. You can be angry sometimes. Don't tell this to my wife. Please. I've had a good portion of it. Okay. Then she said one very important thing, that if you have prema, mark my words, if you have prema, you cannot live without Bhagavan. If you have prema, you cannot live without Bhagavan. हम तो भगवान के बिना जी रहे, तो हमें है क्या प्रेम? नहीं है ना, इल्ले नहीं है, अच्छा थोड़ा सा होगा. So she said, if you desire to love Ram, you can attain Ram, but the desire, that lalsa, should be there. So now my question to all of you is, what is our strongest desire? Saket.
Krishna Prema.
Krishna Prema, okay. Strongest desire. Prabhuji.
Vira is more powerful than
Viraha. Nice. Anybody else? Prabhuji. Separation.
separation.
Love is separation actually.
Service. Able to do service.
Desire is service. Suresh Sham Prabhu.
Yes, yes.
Money, not money. Something else.
Only money.
I knew that was coming. When we build a temple, we have to get one mala with, these dollar bills, and we have to garland it. No flower garland that time, no. For him, the mala has to be in dollars.
From top to bottom.
From top to bottom, whatever. South Indian style. Huh? It has to be like that. Otherwise, no. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell you the answer. Our strongest desire is to live. That is a fact. Thinking of Krishna, thinking of Ram, loving Ram, doing service comes later. The strongest desire of any person is to live. If one rocket comes from Iran outside the backyard, nobody will know me also. Everybody will run. Who is Amar Prabhu? I don't know him. Shuhadam Sarva Bhutanam. No Shuhad, only Shuhad is Ram. We think ourselves to be Shuhad friends, but we are not Shuhad. We are minuscule Shuhad. So our desire to live is the strongest desire. And you know what bhakti is? Bhakti is multiple times more of this desire. My desire is to live, but bhakti actually is multiple times of this desire. Means I can give multiple lifetimes for the service of Krishna. And Prabhupada asked for us for one lifetime. See, Prabhupada was so intelligent. He said, forget, don't argue so much with me. Just give me one. First he said, do you accept that you have had millions of births earlier? Do you accept reincarnation? And everybody said, yes. And he said, okay, give one life to me. I am asking you for only one lifetime. Out of the millions that you have lived, you cannot give me one lifetime? Just follow my instructions and I will take you back home, back to work. That's it, period. And that's what we learn from the Ramayana here today also. Sita Devi is teaching us. Right? Actually, Ramanujacharya's brother, Govinda Arnold, something his name, he never called Ramayana. He said Sitayam. Really? He said Sitayam. And we are also Radharani's, we are bandwagon, we can say, chelas on the extreme end. So, and in fact, the word Ramayan, Rama also refers to Sita, Lakshmi, and Ayan means where it stays. So, the whole Ramayana is like that. But Sita Devi's role in educating us is very important. So these 2-3 points, please remember. And what did Hanuman teach us? What did Hanuman teach? In fact, even Ram taught through Hanuman. Hanuman taught that a devotee needs to be served. In that Leela where Ram, they say, could not recognize Bali and Sugriv because they were identical. So then they had to garland Sugriv for Ram. No. Huh? Sugriv and Bali, no? They were fighting, right? So they were twins. And they say that Ram could not recognize. And they had to give some garland so that he can, don't go by that. That is a normal version. I'll give you the real version. The version which our acharyas have commented on is that he definitely knew who is Sugriv and who is Bali. But he did not, because when Sugriv left for the fight, he did not even look at Hanuman. He did not take his blessings, or at least his permission, though he was the king and Hanuman was reporting to him, but at least a little gesture of acceptance of Hanuman's superiority and devotion. So we could not compete with Hanuman in devotion, anyways. Nobody can. Who can compete with Hanuman? So when Sugriv came back and told Ram that, oh, I could have been just killed. You did not shoot your arrow. Then Ram told him that first you have to accept the devotion of Lord Hanuman and take his permission. And then he understood and he went towards Hanuman. And Lord Ram at that time took off his garland and put it around Sugriv. And that shows that how important it is to serve a devotee. It's very important, and that is what we learn from Lord Hanuman. Now, again, another thing is, why did Ram kill Bali in hiding? I intentionally got all this to confuse you all today. Why? A lot of people ask this question, right? Actually, Ram did not kill Bali. He just made him unconscious. Why did he kill him in hiding? Again, I'm quoting acharyas, okay? Not me. It's not something that I have come up with. I have read and I'm passing it on. Because he did not go in front of Bali because he was sinful, he was aparadhi. Again, he was aparadhi. Why? Because of Hanuman. Because he disobeyed Hanuman. So when actually he was banishing Sugriv, Hanuman got up because Hanuman was in their council. And he got up and he went to Bali and he said, you should not do this. Because if you banish your own brother, then, fate might kill you. So he said, you also go along. And he very disrespectfully, pushed Hanuman. And Hanuman left with Sugriv. And not only that, he took Tara, who was Sugriv's wife, as his own wife. That was the arrogance of Bali. Ram never wanted to come in front of such people. And Krishna or Ram will not come if we are sinful. So let our karmas be accepted by the Lord so that, we can reach Him at some point of time. And to talk about the arrow, later he came. Why? Because when the arrow actually struck Bali and he saw that now that he was leaving his body, that time he understood who Hanuman was, who Lord Ram was, and he was repenting within a heart. And Ram immediately got to know. Ram knows actually what is going on in your heart right now also. It is good that in Kali Yuga we are not punished by our thoughts. Otherwise, the Baba.
Every day we get killed.
अरे बाबा नाली का कीड़ा next life नाली का कीड़ा बनाओ. That is a one benediction in Kali Yuga, that only actions carry karma, not your thoughts. So we are saved. But Ram knows. And then when he came to Bali, when Ram actually came to Bali, and he told Bali that I can bring you back to life. Not bring you back, I bring you back from your pain and make you healthy. And Bali said one very wonderful thing. He said, yes, so far I have only learned how to live. And everybody, one of us lives for ourselves, right? This is the first time I've understood how to die. I have Swayam Bhagavan standing in front of me. This is how I will need to leave my life. I have learned this and I want to leave. Please don't get me back to hell. Let me leave. Give me moksha. And Ram said, Tathastu. That is how the entire, Leela went with Bali and Sugriv. So what do we learn here? That we should always serve the devotees. Okay. Sita, how to desire to have Lord Ram. Right? Lakshman, seva. Sugriv, give everything to the Lord. Bharat we didn't cover. So I have put up these points to tell you what they all preached. Bharat was a great devotee. In fact, his vilap is concerned with the same vilap of Radharani for Krishna. That thing. And Bharat was such a great devotee that even the clouds used to walk above him. And this is not made up, you can read. So if there is a lot of sun and Bharat is walking, the clouds will walk along with Bharat, so he gets shade. Chitrakoot, even today if you go to Chitrakoot, the stone melted because of his love for Lord Ram. That was Bharat. Amazing. It is good to meditate on Bharat sometimes and to glorify his glories. Like what a great devotee, have been born in this Bharat Varsha. Right? And finally, Shatrugna. So Shatrugna was also a very, very great devotee because he did two things. One is Tyag, because he also wanted to go with Ram, but he said no. Why no? Because he knew that he has to serve his devotee brother Bharat. So all his life he served devotee brother Bharat. If I am given a chance what to become, I would, of course I would become a monkey, that's easy for me. But Shatrugna is my role model. Amazing. And he served, he did all, see Bharat was not only doing Vilap, he was doing administration also, he was managing the Ayodhya affairs also. And all that was done through whom? Shatrugna. All the finances, this, that, everything Shatrugna used to take care. Amazing. So finally we are at 8 o'clock, so I'll end with one nice thing. And this is from Valmiki Ramayana. It's a question. Who is a sinner? Who is a sinner? We are sinners? Never. We have to define. A murderer is a sinner? Yes. Who else? Or who is a sinner?
Whoever is not a devotee is a sinner.
One who doesn't serve Ram.
Yes. So Valmiki Ramayana, Venugopal and Prabhuji, you are both right. Valmiki Ramayana says sinner is not just some people who are immoral or do heinous acts. Sinners are those who do not worship the Lord. Lord has given us everything, including this time, and we're using it for ourselves, not for Him. So we need to take our time and use it for Him. And lastly, when Vibhishan took over as the king of Lanka, there was one Rakshasa who came and he said, Vibhishan, I have nothing against you. I have nothing against you. But I cannot accept you as king. So I want to leave this and go. So Vibhishan says, okay, you can go. He says, how can I go? There's an ocean in front of me. And I don't know how to swim. And even if I know how to swim, I cannot swim in this big ocean. So Vibhishan said, okay, take this leaf and keep it in your hand. Don't open your hand and keep this leaf with you and you can cross the ocean. He said, fine. He took it. He ran, he was crossing the ocean. He was halfway through the ocean. And he said, what is this in my hand? One leaf. And he opened that leaf and he saw what? Ram written on that leaf. Just the word Ram. And he said, oh, this is what? And he threw the leaf. And the moment he did that, down he went. He could not come back. So, why I said this in the end is, Ram Nam is very powerful. Our chant of Ram is very powerful. It can take you back to God and it can give you all the mercy, everything that you've ever desired for, including devotion service. Jai Sita Ram! Jai Sita Ram! Jai Hanuman! Jai Hanuman! Nitai Gaur Premanande! Hari Gaur! Jai Shri Prabhupada! Jai! Thank you, everybody. Mataji, I'm 10 minutes early. I started at 7:15. Oh yeah, anybody has any questions? We have, say, maybe another 5 minutes. Or anybody wants to share any Leela? There are Ramayana is a big epic. There are so many Leelas. No? There are funny Leelas also. Hanuman putting that kumkum. Remember that Leela? Anybody knows? Sindhu, not kumkum, Sindhu. So many Leelas.
So, Prabhuji, why Lord Ram comes in the form of green color?
Oh, I don't know. Why he comes in a green color? Maybe his choice. He's Atmaram.
Yeah.
No? He's Atmaram.
Some reason.
There must be some. I have no idea as to why he came in green. And why he came in Shyam Sundar. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I know because he was in the mood of Radharani. He's molten gold. That's one. Yeah, anybody else any questions? Oh, was I being heard or? Okay, Srila Prabhupada, Ki Jai. Jai Gaur Mandir, Hari Hari.
Thank you so much, everyone. Prabhu, it's always exciting and very enlightening hearing to you because you always bring the Lord in front of us. In such an auspicious day, there were beautiful pastimes that we relished. You know, this is Ram's day, this is Ram's appearance day. So we want to immerse in this nectarian pastimes of Lord Ram. It is said that in Rama Raksha Stotram, Charitam Raghunadasya Satakoti Pravistaram Ekaksharam Pumsam Mahapataka Nasanam. Just listening, there are 1 crore verses. And it's impossible for anyone in this age of Kalila where we don't remember our phone number also, right? So to recite all these verses. But it is saying that just take the name of Lord Rama, one verse. Your past life sins, the greatest sins of mankind will be eradicated. That is the power of Lord Rama. And we are really fortunate enough to be here. And then we will try to take care of every quarter. In return, what county does is give the name of our temple on the road. So when you pass on the road, you see ISKCON of Charlotte or anyone. So they get to know we are existing in this city. So when we thought of seeing where to adopt what is this, this Prabhuji has come forward, registered it, and managed it, established a group. We did our first Adopt Highway program last week, Sunday, successfully with all the joy. This is the Bhakti service is doing. So we never thought what happens, who somebody has to go back or nothing actually. And here also again, Mataji and Prabhuji are very exceptional. They have been serving day and night. I heard, I was working with Mataji. Mataji says, I'm taking flight. If there is any service, tell me I can do. I have 1 hour. That is the dedication. Thank you, Mataji. She's none other than Veena Mataji. And we are now trying to recognize our Vedagopal Prabhu. Yeah, waiting for Rashigati to receive, okay? Then we know. We have one more devotee, again showing same characteristics. We wanted to again, don't miss the chance. Whenever there is Rath Yatra, he jumps in, take care of all our audio, video. Whenever there is Bhagopal Mandi, he is now running all the kids programs. Whenever there is any service, we don't need to see anywhere to figure out who can do it. He just comes in and then says the forefront. Please, devotee, this is a very sincere devotee, trying to serve the congregation, sacrifice. Again, in this case also Mataji. These are both, they have been doing exceptional service. She's none other, I'm introducing Mataji first because without that cooperation, Prabhuji cannot do this. She's none other than Toshi Mataji. Please put your hands together for our greatest exemplifying the devotees, glorifying the devotees is our movement actually. Right? We are nothing but servant of servants. These are the people who are making difference in our communication. Everybody is working hard, everybody, but these people have done it. Now, we are done with Prabhuji's, but they are also doing one thing. They are inducing this virus into our kids also. Now, kids are more enthusiastic now. We are seeing a lot of kids are coming here doing very unimaginable services. And we also want to bring them, they are our youth. They are our youth leadership. They are the ones who will be carrying our movement forward. Right? So we thought we'll start recognizing these kids and just have more and more kids inspired by them. And now, I want to talk about our greatest Aishwarya, whom we know that she is the winner of National Spelling Bee. National Spelling Bee has been awarding some amount as part of a gift. I think she deserves it, obviously. And then what she has decided is she wants to contribute from that money itself. So Aishwarya has started donating $25 every month from her spelling bee money, setting an example. It's not about money, it's about the service mode that she's having, these kind of kids are having right from that age. So please put your hands together. And one more thing we want to recognize. We see him, but we don't know. These kids have been playing around us, and they have been doing a lot of things. We think they can only play, or they can play instrument, they can do things. But there is inner desire that they want to serve the congregation. To our surprise, we have been running Food for Soul for so many months. This is the second year we are doing. Food for Soul is nothing but a shelter, feeding food to the shelter people. We go every day to some place where we have registered, usually to the uptown area on every Saturday, and then we distribute 50 to 60, sometimes 100 boxes.
So the crowd.
And then teach them some message so that they understand how they can get rid of this birth, death, and old age and disease. So we have been running with successfully so far with the grace of University of Rama and Krishna. We have uninterrupted this out so far. We didn't have any harm. So last week we were looking to rotate the service. We don't know who will take us. Again we are looking who. But Chimay Mataji has surprised us with a message saying, our Dhruva want to come forward and lead that service. They keep inspiring us with a lot of these surprises, So we want to recognize Dhruva also. Chimay Mataji, Balaji Prabhu, Dhruva.
Nobody can give them.
So
Who stays close to them?
I say yes. So please put your hands together. It's not the end of the thing. We have so many devotees we have to recognize. We know that they have been doing, and they are not expecting his award or rewards or anything. It's a selfless service. We will be doing our next service will be Nashim Chaturasi. Please, whatever you can do, please do it.
Prabhuji, who were the two youngsters doing Radha and Krishna in St. Patrick's Day?
Radha and Krishna, I saw Krishna here.
Rhythm and
Rhythm.
Give them a big hand.
Please We have one devotee celebrating his birthday. New devotee, he has been serving us a lot. He always be there for Bhakti Utshav. So we also want to, on this auspicious day, where his birthday also falls on the last Saturday day, we want to recognize and also give Sai Krishna Prabhu. Just passing all the congratulations to the devotees and especially recognizing the devotees. So coming to the temple updates, we have a storage container that has come. We have been storing all our items somewhere in the Pineville storage unit. We thought we will save some money. And we also starting the construction, right? So at the site we need some storage unit where we can store all the tools and anything that has to be preserved overnight around all that. So this is an 8 by 20 storage container, big container actually, it's there on our site. And then soon we will be closing our storage and then shifting all the items into the storage. So we have only one place, our temple address. That's where we start building our inventory, our resources, our services, everything will be focused on that, right? So this is the step one. And step two, we have a big progress in land development, civil engineering. civil engineering plans are in final quality review. This has been going for months. We have been working, Suresh Shamprabhu, tirelessly working with our ISKCON group, with Brent and all. These plans have been reviewed multiple times, changing and reviewing, changing and reviewing. Finally, it is in a final quality review. Then they will be submitted for permit in few days, which means if this permit is approved, we can start our construction. That's really good. And there are so much of efforts here. Again, a lot of people, and also we have Jadurani Mataji, Onkar Prabhu helping us on all these plans also. Self-service, and we can't even describe that much. The situation what they are, they have been helping us tirelessly. In spite of them already having a service for Hillsborough Temple, they are also helping us constantly, tirelessly. Second thing is our adapter highway program, we talked about it, so that's a good success. So now county will start recognizing the DVDs, they are good. We have many bags that you have seen in the photos. 12 volunteers have signed up and they have done successfully work for 2 hours on a Saturday. Arigo! We are also planning to have Saturday picnic, because what we have done is we cleared some part of the land. As you all know, we put some picnic tables. We have create some area in the slabs basically, and where we can sit at least with the top, and then we have a basketball hoop set up for kids to get engaged. So we have a lot of services that are coming over the summer, because people started coming out and want to engage in services. It's not only vendors, we have so many kids who are going to give the volunteer services also. So I would say this is a great opportunity for all of us to start watching out. We have also completed our first Harinam Kirtan there on the site, because Maharaj and all are telling that once you do the Kirtan, the power will be established. This is the process of inviting our Lord to it, which means it should be very pure, sanctified, and then with all the devotion. And it is not just about the donation or the service, or the devotion also should be there. So we will send you the flyers, the schedule. Every Saturday we'll have a picnic. Picnic is nothing but just do some hours and just have some kirtan and come back. So please help spread this message. We don't want to go much. There are so many things going on. So I wanted to just read out one thing that I was looking. How much, you might be thinking like what basically is what basically has happened for building our Ram Lalla temple, Ayodhya temple. I've been reading this. In 11 days after coronation of the temple, they have received 1,500 crores. So donation has the power. It's not the power or the greatness of the people who are donating. It's the Lord's mercy. Right? They have been qualified. They have been selected for building each brick of the temple. Overall, they collected 3,500 crores, but they have just used half of it. The idol itself cost 30 crores. Some merchant have given 101 kg of gold as a gift. Some merchant has given 5,000 diamond studded necklace. So this is the level of donations it will go. Right? Now, don't get scared with all these stats, because this is one of the greatest temple in the world, and it's just a token if we say take the name of the Lord Ram. Now, what you can do, right? So there are a lot of services that are there, which I was telling you. There you see this temple donation program, right? Donations can be in any way. Either you can do monthly, or you can do quarterly, annually, through your employer. Anything you can do, right? So if you have the heart, just donate. Tell us what you can do, then we can figure out match the size of the donation that you can do. What else you can do? Talk to your friends, talk to your neighbors, talk to your relatives, talk to your family. Spread a word. There is a flyer. Probably when you go back, you can just pick few flyers and then show it. It's show and tell, that's it, nothing. Suresh Prabhu, these are all flyers. Very simple. All the information right from the maps to the donation summary to the brick program, square foot program, everything is there. In spite, it's all that you have to justify them. and nothing go waste. It's all to the Lord. It's our temple. If you are building our house, what do? You get very serious. Go through a lot of banks, get approvals, pre-approvals, go to design studio. We show that much this thing. This is also like that. This is our temple. Imagine our kids are doing Gurukul, doing Kirtan programs. All Matajis are learning the Sattvic cooking. Everybody knows cooking. I'm just saying, teaching the programs, developing the programs. Prabhuji is engaged in service, inviting more functions. We have a party hall, we catering to them, Govinda. All this is possible only when we all sit together, have this program. Imagine having this program at our level. That's a very
Like other eco.
and it's not impossible. It's just a matter of time. So we are requesting. We have been shuttling houses. If you know
We visited
of your
the
neighbor,
program,
if you don't know how to tell, how to start, you call us. We have a team. They can join you and they can come. All we are
in
asking
Gurugram,
is
actually,
just
like, I can
20
live in
minutes
there.
or 30
It's
minutes
not
of
bad.
their time. So they have a pre-prepared presentation. They can show what
The
temple status
most
is
difficult thing is
and
the
what
weather,
they can do
essentially.
as part of donation program.
Even
So
in
we
the
are
winter,
asking
it's
you
like
to
so much
inspire
sun. It's like,
your neighbors, whoever is in your reach, right? So on this auspicious day, I know somebody really wants to donate. Is there anyone
in
who
India,
is
for most of the
trying
time,
to
I was
donate?
sick.
1,160 we've been getting. We've started getting this for God Purnima and we're very successful about it. Any
Really?
devotee?
What do you mean?
Do something. It's not about the size of the money. Anything that you do is really a benefit. It Lord gives
Maybe
10
like my
times,
arms are
100
like
times back to
tan,
you,
like
which you all know. Right? Money is what we are asking. So, and your service. Right? The service is
Indian
very
sun.
important. So I just want to call 3 times, see who anybody has anything to pay today, and this will be a day to call out. Anyone? Anyone? I know you're all donating. We recognize you. We have been counting every penny, and we are also making sure it goes correctly. Nothing is getting wasted. We have 1 check, 2 check, 3 checks from the bank accounts for all outgoing and incoming transactions. We are constantly trying to generate invoices to meet the tax deadlines. Many of you have generated, so we want to generate that invoice. So thank you very much. Dear devotees, it's a great day and it's a great opportunity for me to be a part of your congregation and humbly request, humbly present this particular day. We will be continue to ask you all the time. Please keep us in your thoughts. Keep us with you when you talk to somebody. That there is a temple, then you can just show this flyer. This flyer is very, very beautiful, pre-designed, which has all the information.
We would like to donate $108.
$108. Hari Bol! That's a great step. Anybody else want to double the donation for monthly? No. But for newcomers, please have this flyer. Try to think about it. It can be a day where you are felicitating your ancestors or your kid's birthday. Whatever is the day, we will take and then we will. You all are part of our family. We are a family. We are trying to build something for us, right? For Krishna. Not for us, for Krishna. It's his home. Thank you very much. Yes, please. 516. Oh, Hari Bol! 516. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. We have pledge forms, so you can carry some pledge forms. All what we do is give this platform to whoever is interested. We might not be able to donate right away. They might be planning. Just put that, give the pledge form, we just get it filled and give it to us. We will know, we will try to track and just. Okay. Anybody else? 2 donations we got this. This is a great day. Hari Bol! Hari Bol. Say 3 times to our temple of Sri Radha Girdhari ki. Jai. Govardhan Dham ki. Jai. Lord Ram ki. Jai. Ramachandra ki. Jai. Hari Bol.
You can end the.
Keep it there. In front of the photo.
Everybody please stand up and come forward. And we have a small barcode to join our temple updates WhatsApp group. It's going around. Please, Mr. Prabhu has it. If you are not there on the temple update WhatsApp group, please just join the group so that you will get the updates. So now,
अथर्वा एक अथर्वा एक ने
Hare Krishna, we have one more donation. This is Jairam Prabhu wants to donate $201.
Swami Iti Namine Namaste
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Sita Ram, Jai Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Sita Ram. Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada. Prabhupada. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol.
Vishnupada Paramahansa Parijatacharya Stokara Saptashi Shiva. His Divine Grace Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Vishnupada Paramahansa Parijatacharya Stokara Saptashi Shiva. His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Devi Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Anant Koti Vishnu Bhakta Vrind Ki Jai. Naam Acharya Sila Haridas Thakur Maharaj Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासरि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंडगिरी गोवर्धन की जय। मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय। श्री द्वारका धाम की जय। श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा माई यमुना माई की जय। तुलसी महारानी वृंदा देवी भक्ति देवी की जय। श्री श्री रामनवमी महामहोत्सव की जय। जय सीताराम, जय हनुमान, समस्त कोटि कोटि वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the lotus feet of Shri Guru and Gauranga. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
వెరీ గుడ్, గుడ్ జాబ్. నీ పేరేంటి? నీ పేరేంటి? రిత్విక. చెప్పు, నువ్వు చెప్పు. పట్టుకో, ఫ్లవర్ పట్టుకో. చెప్పు, నీ పేరు చెప్పు.
ఓకే.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. हिरण्यकशिपूर्वक्षः शिलासङ्कानखालाये ईतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह यतो यामि ततो बाहिर नरसिंह हृदय नरसिंह बाहिर नरसिंह हृदय नरसिंह कर कमलवरे नखा अद्भुत सिंहा Narasimhadev, 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 Jai Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jai Prahlad Maharaj.
भक्ति विघ्नाश नरसिंहदेव भगवान की
जय।
शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की
Thank you, devotees, for joining us today on the auspicious